Hey, I'm Danielle Robay with the Red Carpet Report, and we are at the Montage Hotel in Beverly Hills for the Bellafortuna Gifting Suite, celebrating television's biggest night. I'm here talking to all the celebrities about how they're celebrating the Emmys. Miss Alexis Bellino, we have so much to talk about.
Oh, we do? Okay.
We do. So the season just wrapped. We saw the reunions, and you were kind of quiet this season, especially during the reunions.
You know, I've heard that a lot, and after watching the footage, I was, but you film for so many hours, I didn't even realize I was being quieter than normal. I think I just, because of feeling like everyone ganged up on me at the reunion last year, I just didn't want to do it. I couldn't go there this year. I couldn't be like really hard on anyone, even though I had a lot of opinions and feelings, but I'm definitely back. I just took a little bit of a quiet time, and I'm ready to let it go.
So you will be back for next season?
Well, I don't know. We just now wrapped, and it's been a month off, and like I was telling my girlfriend I'm here with today, you just enjoy the break so much. You kind of are like, wow, it's going to be chaos again here in another month or two. So I don't know.
How long is your break? How long do you film for?
We filmed for, it used to be 3 months or 4 months when I started. Now this is my 5th season, and my 4th season I just finished, and we were filming like 6-7 months.
Wow, so you're really capturing everything.
Yes, it's a lot longer now.
So there's been some drama online surrounding Tamra's wedding, invited, not invited. What happened with that?
Wow, okay. This is my side. I know Tamra has her side. We're not really talking about it now. I kind of tweeted and made a big stink about it, and then I texted her and just said my feelings were really hurt, because you downplayed it a little. Basically, she called me before the show aired, and she sent her, that episode aired, and she said, now Eddie and I got into a little discussion about you and Gretchen not being invited, but it's no big deal. It was a little bit of drama, but no big deal. But then when it aired, I felt like I was so thrown under the bus, and so I just felt like she wasn't 100% honest with me about how bad they really were arguing over Jim and I coming. But what was interesting is at the wedding, there was nothing. Her and Eddie were so charming and hugged us, and we all talked, and so I knew none of it at the time.
So do you think maybe it's just for her show, that she really did want you there?
I'm sure some of it was, but it made good TV, and I can't argue with that. That's what we're here for. We're here to entertain.
And how does Jim feel about all of this? Does he vocalize his feelings a little bit more behind the scenes to you?
Oh yes, when that aired, we both were just screaming, I can't believe this, why would they do that? Because you have that, you're human, you have that emotion go through you at the time you're watching yourself get thrown on a frying pan on TV, national television. So I think we had that moment, and then the next day you wake up and you're kind of like, oh, it's just TV, this is our life, that's what we're used to,
Yes, and so now Gretchen's wedding is coming up, and will you be invited to that?
I'm guessing no.
Okay, so you guys are not on good terms?
I just don't trust her, and I just don't feel that we can ever gain that friendship back. And everybody always asks me, what's the difference between Tamra and Gretchen? And the difference is that Gretchen was my good friend. She was like a sister. She was we had so many long conversations that were just just discussing our whole life together. And I guess I trusted her with my heart and my soul, and then I felt like she just stepped all over it. So I think once you have that kind of a friendship with someone, it's easier, or it's harder to go back to a friendship. As where Tamra, we didn't have that respect. We were never good friends. We were just, work associates and being cordial with each other.
You just expected more from Gretchen.
Expected more. And the biggest part is she doesn't understand why I'm so hurt or why I feel the way I feel.
Has Lydia sort of taken that spot as best friend?
Not best friend, but Lydia and I are definitely good friends, and I love her to death. I adore her. I think that being on this show, you have to realize that you have to have a little bit of a wall, because it's a very difficult place to have a good friend.
So do you guys all hang out outside of filming, or is this strictly a friend group, or I don't even know if I could call it a friend group for filming?
We do hang out. Vicki and I just went to a charity event last weekend together. So there are times, and Lydia and I are going to work out together. We keep texting and trying to find a date for a play date. So there are people that you hang out with that you really do get along with, but you know that once the season starts filming again, there's going to be all kinds of drama that's out of your control that you may end up not liking each other by the end of the year.
And I've always wondered this as a viewer of Real Housewives. What's your relationship like with Andy off camera? Do you guys talk to him, or?
Isn't he funny? He sits there and stirs all that up, and then all of us love him to death. I don't know how he can do that, but he'll sit there and poke at you and ask you a question, and you're like, darn it, don't ask me that, but I love you.
He does it in a really likable way. You're like, I can't hate you for it.
Yes, and he just has that personality that you're drawn to, so.
Okay, cool. And if you see Alexis, she looks stunning. And girl, you've got some legs on you.
Oh, thank you.
So what's the workout regimen like?
I do work out now that we're filming is wrapped. I'm working out a lot more because I have the time now, and that's kind of my hobby. So I work out 3 to 4 days a week, either jogging or weights or just change it up. I change it up because I get so bored.
Okay, great. And what are you doing on the off season? You're such an entrepreneur.
Well, my husband and I have the Sky Zones that we're still doing, and I'm still doing a lot of advertising for those. But we opened a social dry lounge in Corona Del Mar. So that's our newest thing, and it's where fashion meets hair. So you can go get your hair blown out and watch women walk down the catwalk in doing a fashion show. So it's very cool.
Cool. Thank you so much. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, click like. And for more interviews, subscribe. And let me know your favorite, comfiest piece of furniture because I'm stealing this chair. Shh. Don't tell. Thanks for watching. Shh.